So as it stands right now, the Las Vegas Raiders hold the #1 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. And like I said, I've said in the past that you don't necessarily want to have a lot of top 10 overall picks in drafts, because it kind of means that no matter where you draft, you kind of tend to continue to suck. But as it stands now for the Raiders, they're going to have some options, right? Like if they want to go after a quarterback, they're going to be there. If they want to go after some other pieces that they're going to be there. And so, if they want to lose out, fine, I understand it. But at the same time, jobs aren't necessarily secure. And maybe they're just being instructed right now. Like guys like Antonio Pierce and Tom Telesco are kind of been told they're going to be safe, but they've got 1 year to really rebuild this thing. I mean, I really don't even know. But as we look at the current draft order, I think that there's a couple things you got to keep an eye on. So yes, at the top here, we were kind of checking out the draft here, so bear with us. So at the top here, yes, you do have the Raiders with the #1 overall pick, obviously slated to get a quarterback right now, which I think holds some bearing. I think that the Raiders could go after a quarterback. I think that they could also, this particular class does have a lot of talent with guys like Travis Hunter. Abdul Carter would be a lot of fun. I know that Malcolm Kuntz will be back, but I don't know that he's going to be back with the team, even though you have Max Crosby and all those guys. Caleb Von Chason has looked good, but we need another guy opposite of Max Crosby. Mason Graham, this defensive tackle class is absolutely stacked. I love Mason Graham. Also, Will Johnson at corner, he might potentially be the best player in this draft. It's also pretty deep at tackle. Mikael Williams coming up out of Georgia is an absolute stud. Ashton Jeanty is there if you really want to improve the running back room. And so basically, the Raiders have themselves a lot of different options, where if you want to go after a quarterback, there's going to be a couple of guys there in Ward and Sanders. But if we're being honest, I don't know if they're the guys necessarily. Cam Ward has taken a big step forward rather, in some different things in terms of reading and extending plays and reading all of his options and getting the ball out on time and everything. And Shedeur Sanders, he'll take a hit and he will do whatever it takes to win a game, which I greatly respect. But say the Raiders potentially stick with Aiden O'Connell, or maybe go get somebody in free agency or trade for somebody. I think that there could be some different things here happening for the Raiders, where they just try to get the best player possible. Maybe they trade down, I don't know. But overall, right now, as it stands, the Raiders have the #1 overall pick, and that carries some weight. That definitely means that they could do something here as things kind of heat up in the offseason and everything like that. So, but overall, let us know what you guys think. The Raiders are right now holding the #1 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.